The Firefighter Cancer Support Network says first responders are 14% more likely than the general population to die from cancer. And 5 News reporter Jose Carranza shows us that this is an ongoing battle.
After more than 20 years with the Springdale Fire Department, Captain Bud Planchin was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2009.
He was a very stoic and pragmatic man. He hung in there, but it was a long 5 years. A stellar leader in the fire services, but also a wonderful husband and very involved father.
The Springdale Fire Captain eventually leaving behind a wife and 3 children after losing his battle with cancer in 2014.
When I first started, it was pretty common to come into this job having a good idea that you're likely to get cancer.
Brian Bevis is the captain of Rogers Ladder 1.
There's a big, rich history with the fire service. So you hear about like the old guys that would have beards and they would dunk their beards in water and then that would be their filter for smoke, right? So we've come a long way from there.
A long way that has taken many battles for firefighters.
It's top of mind for me every day when I come to work, and a lot of decisions that we make and a lot of things that we do here in Rogers relate to trying to make sure that our firefighters are safe.
According to Rogers Fire Chief Tom Jenkins, 9/11 brought awareness to the issue of cancer in the occupation, but it's been a constant battle as new cancer reduction protocols are learned every year.
It's those invisible hazards that a lot of times cancer manifests as that we have to safeguard against, and that's a battle that we're fighting. As the fire service across the country.
At many fire departments across the country, their uniforms protect every inch of their body and include their own pressurized air. Decon buckets clean firefighters on the scene to rid of any soot or carcinogens. And back at the station, vents have been added to remove exhaust fumes from the building.
And that's the hope for everyone, right? That once we leave here, we can live a normal life. We've put in the work. We can have a good retirement where we're happy and healthy and get to enjoy our time away from here.
But you might ask, why become a firefighter?
It is a risky career. It's also the best job in the world. So it is. It's unfortunate that we see statistically in the data an associated increase in cancer in firefighters. I wish we didn't see it.
We know that there's some risk, but if we can help someone that's in a really bad situation, we accept the risk.
Instead, when his radio would go off, his feet would already be on the floor and he'd be putting on his boots. And it certainly wasn't an option or in his fabric to not help people that needed help.
Covering news where you live, Jose Carranza, 5 News.
Jose, thank you. Now, the International Association of Firefighters says they'll be making an important announcement tomorrow in an initiative to protect firefighters from toxic PFAS or forever chemicals in turnout gear. The initiative will be paired with the release of Burned, an executive-produced documentary by Mark Ruffalo, which reveals the significant exposure of firefighters to the toxins. And again, that announcement is happening tomorrow at around noon at Caesars Forum in Las Vegas, rather.